Welcome back to Quantreef.com. Ethereum sitting right around 1880, parked almost exactly on session VWAP, which is why this feels like a coin flip zone right now. We'll walk through liquidity, support and resistance, VWAP, Fibonacci, fair value gaps, positioning, and where this likely goes over the next several hours. Price is 1880, essentially glued to session VWAP at 1881.76, so there's no real value dislocation yet. That's a neutral tape. The anchored VWAPs from the swing high and low sit at 1896 and 1884, still separated enough to treat as two references, and price is trading right underneath both, meaning sellers still hold the recent value edge until that flips. The heat map fields are quiet on hard numbers here, but the entries card tells the story. The strongest resting wall above sits up near 1944, the kind of level shorts get squeezed into if price runs, while the strongest wall below sits at 1862, where longs are staged to fade a downside sweep. Price often pokes into these pools first, grabbing the stop sitting just beyond them, before actually reversing. On the panel right now, resistance above is the 0.382 fib at 1881.97, then the stop-loss cluster at 1903.97. Support below stacks at target 1, 1855, target 2, 1820, and target 3, 1786.74. Given price is basically sitting on the fib resistance already, the downside supports look more likely to get tested first, and reclaiming above 1904 would invalidate the heavier read. Above, there's an unfilled daily bear gap from 2030 to 2055, about 8.5% away, a longer-dated magnet, not something for the next few hours. Below, an unfilled bull gap sits from 1646 to 1695, over 11% down, also a slower burn target. Nearer term, price is inside the fib swing, hugging the 0.618 at 1887, which is the level actually doing work right now, more likely to get reacted to first than either gap. This one's graded watch, end score 78, HTS 47, readiness is there but the trend score isn't confirming yet. Fibonacci and behavioral layers are carrying it at 66 and 65, while volatility at 19 and relative strength at 28 are dragging it down. Retail and top account long percentages aren't printing, but the 4-hour taker split is 49-1 long against 59 short, close to balanced, tilted just slightly toward sellers. Reach odds favor the downside here, only a 2% chance of tagging 1944 in 24 hours, versus 55% for the 1862 zone. That points to sellers testing support first, hunting the stops below target 1 and 2. If buyers defend 1862, look for a bounce back toward 1883 and 1890. If it fails, 1786 opens up. Remember, ETH largely takes direction from Bitcoin, so check Bitcoin's own liquidity picture before leaning either way here. A Bitcoin sweep can override a clean-looking ETH setup entirely. So ETH sits right at a decision point, and whichever side takes that 1862 or 1944 liquidity first probably dictates the next rail move. If this kind of layered read helps, drop a like and subscribe. Quantreef.com runs this same 9-layer grade, probability and liquidity breakdown across over 100 coins, with a 7-day trial to try it yourself. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice.